Alright, you guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys the Tower of Fear. It is on pre-order on Amazon now for $100, and it is by Mezco's Monsters. It includes 5 figures: Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Werewolf, and the Creature, and who am I missing? Oh, of course, Dracula. Can't see them all, you can only see 2 of them, but you can kind of see Dracula down there, and the Werewolf. But first, on the top floor, you have Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory, and you have Frankenstein's monster, whose top head piece comes off. Don't know if it's going to be able, and you can kind of see it, to reveal his brain, but kind of hard to get off one-handed. There you go. So, it has a little peg in it. And there's a hole in the top of the brain. And it just slides back on. We did add 2 extra figures, which is this creepy doctor guy and the Phantom. But back here there's some little machines. And he has a brick chained to him to keep him down, I guess. Then this is an add-on piece that you just need, like, it comes with sticky tape on it, so you could just stick that on if you wanted. I put it on because I wanted some more room for the figures, but so the piece that goes with the table wasn't included in my order, so we just used this instead. But all of this is made out of cardboard. It's sturdy cardboard, and then here it's all held together by this little cobweb. But yeah, that's the top, and there's this little shelf, Frankenstein's face in the window, and a little window, of course. Then down in the main hall, there's this creepy little picture with some candles. Hole in the floor down to the basement, but we'll be there soon. Here we have Dracula, where this piece comes off to reveal his real face, and then when it's not on, I usually just store it in here. So then can't get it off for you guys, but yeah, I just put it in there, and I'll show you with it off. Ow. But yeah, this is what he looks like without it on. He has a fine mustache. He's wearing some blue. But yeah, and then I just stored this little piece in the coffin sideways like that. And then, right, these pillars keep it all stabilized, so that's that. And then here's the other figure that we added, Phantom. We already had the Doctor and the Phantom of the Opera, so they kind of fit in. They had like a similar paint style, and they're a similar scale. It's kind of hard to see them in the dark. Let's take him out. But he has a nice purple cape. That's a nice purple. It's like looks more vibrant on camera, but it's a little darker, and when I'm videoing it, that's a little more the color of it there. But he does come with another playset that is in another box, but pretty cool looking, and of course he includes his sword. But yeah, he just gets to hang out in the corner. And then this is a view of the whole second floor, I guess. And then down here to ground floor or basement, we have the Creature and the Mummy. So the Creature includes some seaweed that goes around him and like a skull. And then it has some cool designs. Here are the stairs. There's somebody up on top of the stairs. If you could guess who it is, he'll be shown last. But here he is. He's a very metallic-y green. You'll be able to see it better in the light. But you can see how metallic he is. Then, of course, the mummy. He has a scroll, a snake, a necklace, and those 2 jars. And then, of course, his sarcophagus. And down here, there's like a little sewage thing. And you could of course, put the mummy's coffin and Dracula's coffin and all the machines for Frankenstein anywhere. But I put them here. And then over here, we have Ghost Rider. I don't know why, but he's there on the stairs. Here's a whole view of the front side. Then here we have the outside. Of course, there's a little hole where you could, I guess there may be an angle where you could see the creature. Let me know if you could see him. Then over here there's this little sea monster, or some monster. You can kind of see his little smile. And then, of course, there's a balcony. Now up here we have Blade. So he can hang out in the balcony if he wants. Then up here there's this little hole where something is hiding in there. It's a little better. Or Blade can hang out up here. And then of course the Wolfman. He comes with some bones, and he's very cool. They all have posability in their arms, legs, and their head. Except for Blade and Ghost Rider, because those are figures that we added. And then, so there's the werewolf, or the Wolfman, whatever you want to call him. He comes with some cool bones. And then, sometimes you're able to like get the skull perfectly in his hands where he'll hold it, but I couldn't do that, so I did it once, and then I took it out, so this is the way it's gonna stay for now. And then now I don't want to say personal favorite because it's not, but it's really cool. The box. Voila, here is the box. It is by Mezco Toys, for collectors, by collectors. So here you got the creature, Wolfman, Frankenstein, Dracula, and the mummy. Then up top it says Tower of Fear. I almost say Tower of Terror, because that's like a Disney ride. Then up here you have some images that are upside down. I'll flip them up. Oh, no, they're on the bottom of the box. I could show you guys that instead. Right way up. There we go. Dracula by his coffin. The Wolfman. Frankenstein. Oh, not drop the box, but there's an up top view. The mummy. And, of course, the creature. Which one's your favorite? And, of course, on the back, shows everything here. Here's some of this. There's that view. That view. They have it set up a little differently than I do. And they have the windows filled in. But that little piece, that wasn't included in my order at least. So that's why we got the replacement one. But yeah, pretty cool. And I forgot to mention that these little rock pieces were included. Includes 3 of them. You bend this, get some double-sided tape, and then you stick it on like the edges. Or like little rock formations and stuff. They have it done there. But yeah, and then there's some other figures that kind of go along, so I'm going to flip this box over and show you them. Okay, back at the front of the box now. First, I think I'm going to show this figure. He's not posable, but he's an abominable snowman. He doesn't look like one, but he is. Got some red eyes, some pointed ears. Let's put him right over there. Next one I'm going to show goes along with him. Bigfoot. Bigfoot, okay. There we go. He has some little fur on top of him. He's kind of like this. He kind of looks like him a little bit. But there he is in front of the box. There they both are in front of the box. I'll let you guys take a good look at them while I grab the next figure. It's Scooby. So this is Scooby. We know what Scooby-Doo looks like. He has his blue collar and his SD tag. He gets to hang out with them. And then it wouldn't be Scooby without the Hunchback. Who are you thinking of? Just kidding, but here's the Hunchback. He's got his head is posable. It goes up and down to the sides and moves like this. Arms, legs are posable. Of course, he's got his hunch in his back. He gets to hang out over there. Gonna have to move this back so you can see him all. Here is another Frankenstein. He's a little tall, but he has a button in the back, so then that way he can swing his arm. There we go. But he's really tall. He's cool looking. I like him. Looks like we have room for one more figure of a decent size height. So let's see. Another mummy. This one was a little more skeletal-like. His jaw is kind of falling off there. It's kind of cool. He's like hunched over. And he's got, so he could walk like this, or he could walk with it like to him. Alright, now, next up we have this Monster Hunter guy. He's kind of cool looking. He has like a little cape on that we just got made from some fabric. So he gets to go hang out with Scooby-Doo and the Yeti, or he could just sit down, maybe, hopefully. He's just gonna his cape makes it hard. There we go. Oh, you can't see him. There we go, now you can see him. Alright, next up who kind of fits along with him is another Dracula. His arm is glued, so it's constantly sticking out, but you can put his other one out. Like he's coming to give you a hug. He's got some long hair. Pretty long pair of fangs as well. Some cool eyes, the red and blue. He's a pretty cool figure. Where do we have room for him? Let's move Quasi. And just in case you guys don't know why I'm calling him Quasi, because his real name is Quasimodo. But now let's get into some of the older ones. Him, Frankenstein. the creature. Now you may be thinking, these aren't too old. Well, they are. Well, that's not really what I meant by they're not too old. The movies are old, and so are these figures. So, up first, let's do Frankenstein. Well, first I better start off with what these are. These were old Burger King toys from, I'll check the date on Wolfman's back, 1997. So, and they all had a unique feature. So Frankenstein, I think, glows in the dark. I'll test that in the end of this video. So, there he is. He's got some black pants and boots, a dark green jacket, a black shirt, and his glow-in-the-dark skin, and 2 bolts. He's gonna hang out over there with the other Frankenstein. Then here's the creature, where you would press his belly, and then he would light up. But he doesn't do that anymore since these things are old. So he's got his webbed fingers and is pretty cool looking. He's got to be one of my favorites. I've seen most of the original movies, just not all of them. The Wolfman. So he's got his little classic look with his little jumpsuit. I have seen the Wolfman along with Frankenstein. So he's pretty cool. And he kind of looks like a normal guy, dressed as a wolf. So I think the Wolfman's really cool looking as well. Can't see Dracula anymore. There you can see him. And you can also see the mummy. And last up, we all know who's going to be inside of this. Dracula. So here he is. He's got his slicked back hair, his fangs, and his nice suit. And this is the classic Dracula. The Universal Dracula. The other 2 Draculas are from the book. But he comes with his coffin. So he gets to hang out in there. He likes to nap. Let's sit him up. Dracula likes to nap. There we go. And then, of course, just a vampire bat. It could go with either of the Draculas. Last up, these are really old. These are from 1990. And I don't know if you could see 1990 on there. Kind of make it out. So the Burger King toys that I just showed you guys are re-releases of these. There's only 2, the Wolfman and the creature, but they're still really cool looking. The creature is missing a foot. Everybody just likes to faceplant, but he is missing a foot, so it was replaced with this. But overall, he's really cool. I like his face. His face is pretty cool. He's got his scales. And some webbed fingers. So let's let him hang out with the other creature. Then, of course, the Wolfman, who looks just like the other one, other than he has some red on his mouth and he's a little darker in color. So he's going to go hang out with Frankenstein and the Wolfman. And then I'm going to get like a better view for you guys of the figures that came in the set. The Wolfman, of course. Hold reach up for some piece. Oh, there goes that. Frankenstein. I can look over at you guys. There you guys go. The Mummy. Let's see if I could reach the other ones. Let me go and get them. Yeah, I'll be able to reach that. Another Dracula. And then lastly, the creature. Let me know which one was your favorite from the other set that came with the house, and which one of these is your favorite. So let's add the Doctor. Let's see, where's somewhere where you could see the Phantom where he won't cover anybody. Phantom. Oh, can't see him. This is starting to get a little crowded. He could be giving him a piggyback. There we go. Okay, then let's put them back up. And of course, Ghost Rider. I don't know where he's gonna fit, but he's gonna fit right there. So let me know which one of these is your favorite. There's a lot to pick from, but overall, this is probably one of the best play sets, or if you're putting it to collect up on a shelf to display, it's good for that as well. But that's it for this video, you guys. Remember to like, subscribe, peace.